all I want, make we live together. Without peace, we don't go before. Let you neighbor not get palava. This alone, I know what we get. For the sake of the beginning, let me make salon. What do you not do for my salon? When they say water, you say from front to back. And inside you, they give peace a chance. Every day, salon, anything you do, give peace a chance. Every day, salon, and inside you go, give peace a chance. Every day, salon. Salon man, how you dey do? Salon woman, do ya push it? This na the temple every day we country. Government property, not on our road. Not in the streets, not in the office. Waiting up for we, not on our road. Very next salon, very put on first. Live at peace inside salon. When they say water, you say from front to back. And inside you they give peace a chance. Every day salon, anything you do, give peace a chance. Every day salon, and inside you go, give peace a chance. Every day salon. Several millions will not listen to me. Several millions will not listen well. Not some blessings and get some blessings. Stop thinking every day salon. This and that one, this and that this. Election time, not all time for fight. Make salon, not well this country. If we live in this salon, we'll go before. When they say water, you say from front to back. And inside you they give peace a chance. Every day salon, anything you do, give peace a chance. Every day salon, and inside you go, give peace a chance. Every day salon. Before that, how na they do? Bataya, una kusha. For make salon, make we live in peace. If we make salon, let them go there for we. Oh, no place like salon. Green, white, and blue, make we raise our arm. Let me make salon, let me not wear salon. And that we love our Sierra Leone. When they say water, you say from front to back. And inside you they give peace a chance. Let me make salon, anything you do, give peace a chance. Let me make salon, and inside you go, give peace a chance. All right. Good evening, Sierra Leoneans. Today now is Saturday, the 25th of October, 2025. This is the program Building New Hope, and me now, our presenter and host, Ibrahim Super Kamara. Today we will discuss the aftermath of the Bintumani 2, we hosted by Dr. Kaifala MARAH, in which we been get the opportunity once more forget our compatriots of this country to discuss critical issues of the economy, critical issues on how we for able for um, structure research and focus on ensuring that um, we bridge a serious gap where we don't exist between government and the locals. The policy model where it presents now a policy model that we can discuss. Um, Over the years, the arrangement, even though we get devolved functions to government, to local government, in all on they serve well. So we still see a gap there between local authorities and that of central government. So the model we present when the Kellyan model, we can discuss it. We can discuss the brain behind it and how we think say, this could serve this country so well. Again, this is not the program Build a New Hope, and me now I presenter Ibrahim Super Kamara. First, let's go back to what happened last week. Last week, we been get the opportunity for discuss on why we think say Dr. Mara is the man. And that foundation they now we dey build on today again. The foundation now they build on today again that Dr. Mara always done prove himself. You know, one day disappoint we the supporter in this country. It don't show the APC in the world and Sierra Leoneans at homes and abroad say what happened. He know the issues. And if we get the opportunity, it will able to fix the issue. Politics, you are not into politics because of yourself. We are all leaders. We all get people who they influence. Me a leader na my family, me a leader na me community, me a leader na me tribe, me a leader na everybody na leader. But we are not into leadership because we want to feel um, authority that I'm in charge. That is not it. We have in public policy, we got to call the concept of the police. What is the concept of the police? The concept of the police now that policies for be for the people. It should be people centered. It should be proper. It should be about us, the general good. That is what we call the concept of the policy in public policy. So when you develop a policy, you have to look at what is obtainable because you are not developing the policy for yourself, you're doing this policy for the people. So what Dr. Mara has been doing over the years, mind you, Dr. Mara is an expert in policy, economic policy to be specific, and he has done that fixing people's economy around the globe, all over the world. He has worked with international institutions. He came back and so many policies. In fact, under intent, now we get so many policies we been done they serve we dey serve it up to today. And then policies then they don't become a serious policy deficit. When you can realize it, then policy deficit here then they we need to fix them. That is Dr. Mara for you. And, if you look at the agenda for prosperity, and watch how he managed for puts together the agenda for prosperity and allow the agenda for prosperity for fitting 100% perfectly well into the sustainable development goals, then you know that Dr. Mara is the sustainable development goals come in 2015.
Dr. Mara in 2013 authored the Agenda for Prosperity. One would ask, because under the Agenda for Change, we are not working with the Sustainable Development Goal, rather, we will work with the Millennium Development Goal. I'm saying this because me, development economist, that is my profession, that is what I know, that is what I do. And uh, the institutions where I don't serve with, whether in a university to the lecture, whether also now, the past institution where I don't serve with are also not able for they in that perfect position they for either be a business development person or for also be somebody we get for do with market development. That has been the roles I have been performing over the years with other international institutions, locally with the workers and NGOs to be specific. I know we name them. So are able to understand this very well. So we craft the agenda for change under the Millennium Development Goals. When Dr. Anes Baikolmal came, he made the PRSP2 and he watched the PRSP2, he expand on them and get the agenda for change. When Dr. Mara came, he say we need to move forward for what we get under Anes Baikolmal, what we get a new model called the Agenda for Prosperity so that the people then will prosper. Why? Because of what we call the concept of the policy. When you're putting together a policy, it should be people centered. It should be for the sake of the people. Yeah. So Dr. Mara put together this concept note and then it do a marvelous job along with a team at the Ministry of Finance. Then I think that team still live with them or they still live with government and they do extremely well. Do the agenda for prosperity. Few 2013, 14, by 15 year 2015, then come with the agenda for uh, the AU agenda 20. No, sorry, the sustainable development goals. So we now move, we transit from millennium development goals to what? Sustainable development goals. But waiting, um, I mean, some of we. Now, the fact that in the thinking of Dr. Mara and in team, they're able to put together an agenda for prosperity will perfectly match the the sustainable development goal in a new model. So they were looking at, they have a foresight that this is what the world needs. That's where we can go. They put together the agenda for the sustainable development goal, and then Dr. Mara then we don't get the agenda for prosperity. When you watch the two documents, they perfectly align. All waiting Dr. Mara put in the agenda for prosperity perfectly aligned to the sustainable development goal. When a global document, when are in so many organizations, so many institutions, so many governments they feed from. That is how policies are crafted. If you look at what happen globally. Now, we have what we call policy coherence. Unfortunately, this government not get what we call policy coherence. And the national budget going to speak to one thing, and individual policies, the way they put in a different MBAs, they undermine the national budget, the national policy. That is how they've been doing. One policy will be talking about revenue mobilization, income mobilization, and all of that. Another policy is putting, I mean, another government or another government agency, they put policy for stop that. It shows that we are not having policy coherence within the government. So that is what, in my opinion, one of the things that really affect this government, because you have to be serious about the people. If that is you want to achieve, focus on that. But you cannot be doing A, B, C, D, B, and all of that. Okay, so we not get policy coherence. Um, that they affect the government small. But when you look at Dr. Mara in lifestyle and in track record and what he don't dey do, he always done the based on evidence-based policy. Before he grab and talk saying as a long problem this, he puts together a note, vision statement we call the vision of new hope. And that vision then na from we dey extract every day what we dey discuss. So in page 22 of the vision of new hope, and then he discuss the issue we get for do with local authorities. And their local authorities they are not um, supposed to be sidelined. You're not supposed to be sidelined at all. But over the years, we don't see say we don't dey sideline them. We don't dey put the critical components wey form part of this country aside. So no take them serious. These are the paramount chiefs, the section chiefs, the town chiefs, the councillors, the chairpersons and mayors wey dey operate locally. 2004 Local Government Act gave local council authorities for let them do a whole lot so that they could help government for able for decentralize certain functions of government. So because of that, because of that, we don't see a whole lot of power we don't come at the local government. But effective, not effective. If only we dey empower the local authorities, a whole lot the way they can do down there, we not to even government, we not to even government they arrange. So on this particular platform, now Dr. Mara do this in program we go yesterday the 24th, sorry, of October 2025. We go for discuss this all important event we got for do with decentralization. Call this program this decentralization program. In the title, give me a few minutes. The title and deepening decentralization. Um, why I say deepening decentralization? It is because we've had the law. We don't give power. We don't give power to the local authorities. They say enhancing the role of paramount chiefs and local council using data to deepen decentralization. This is not the program we get yesterday. And Dr. Mara they talk about evidence-based policy, a policy we supported with research and evidence. So the New Hope agenda we Dr. Mara put forward and been supported with evidence. One, the fact that Dr. Mara don't serve in critical positions of government and know the problems and the issues where they affect Sierra Leoneans home and abroad. That is one. Two, Dr. Mara is somebody who has got uh, the opportunity to live down there. And yesterday in remarks in Mecca, he said, waiting at poverty. Because he was down there saying, Papa, when you work for MDMC as a security guard, you know. So now low income family, he come out. Now out of that low income family, he come out where God raised her to the person where he be. And then go and work all over the world and come back alone for cancer with people. So Dr. Mara is not somebody that is um, new to the issues of this country. In Konosa, he grew up a whole lot of record. Did he? South Sipa Sobo, when one of Dr. Mara mentors them day in the hall and say, Dr. Mara, if they give the chance to do anything, he did one. And I mentor Dr. Mara. So you know I'm right from there saying as somebody we they keep to in word. In word, not in word. Yesterday he used that opportunity for talk to the people that they especially the APC people that let them get up to Mara. And what we they advocate for let we say let them get up to Mara this opportunity for lead the APC. We are not saying this because not just ordinary like. He has proven beyond reasonable doubt say he get the solution And me no can talk to people where no they discuss issues, when they discuss trivialities, issues of whether account money can give me. No, we come to bigger than what you dey plan. You just don't show say you are not responsible. Because if you responsible, not for that money wey dem give you, wey you go buy one cup, one bag rice share your family eat, and the thousands dey down there wey no dey eat. Not to that day you go take decision based on. You understand? You dey take decision for the general good. If you not so amount of money. Yes. If you not so amount of money, you dey take decision for the general good. But when you not sober, na im go make you begin dey talk about issues that we no get for do with evidence. You no get for do with policy. Wetin dey go in for na for that they can give you money. So we no dey go into that nonsense today. You know? So the New Hope agenda is people centered, it's about addressing the issues of this country. In that New Hope agenda, Dr. Mara hammer home the issue of paramount chiefs. That these are people that if we bring around the table, we can able for enhance the authority we then get. Mind you, the one that really in central government, if you put them all together, they're not more. But the people that really feel the hate with the people and down there with the grassroots, now the chiefs there. And then they in their communities. You get 190 chiefdoms at this country, 190 paramount chiefs. If you enhance that capacity we then get, everybody get chiefdoms like come out. Everybody gets a town or a section wey come out. If you empower them, automatically then they go help government in a huge way. And data also important for let a day in the hands of the local authorities. Because sometimes you can get they know indigents, people away come up from like me. I'll look at, for example, Kellyan chiefdom when I'm your own chiefdom nowadays. When I in the use as a pilot uh, chiefdom. Now the data will help me a whole lot. It will help the paramount chief for able to look out for people we actually get skill sets, we will go back home and work with the communities and for change the country. So Dr. Mara titled this in program we will get yesterday. A title it said a people at the crossroad enhancing the role of paramount chiefs and local council using data to deepen decentralization. So we have to enhance our local authorities. How do we enhance them? We enhance them with data. Data about what is obtainable in their chiefdom, what is working and what is not working. Issues that will support the economy. When it comes to infrastructure, for example, road infrastructure, health infrastructures, water infrastructures, all of these forms the main part of uh, development. But over the years, we don't succeed for put them paramount chief there as in local authorities there. You will get a paramount chief, you not get a clue about even organizations and will work nine chiefdom. Because NGOs then will come, then go to certain chiefdoms, and um, then roll out programs then without even consulting local authorities. So the local authorities are not aligned to some of the development programs there. So Dr. Morai model they speak to one thing that will go for change the development paradigm. It should be a paradigm shift from top to bottom to top. So meaning you they come down to the people and then you bring them at the table so that you all get the opportunity for discuss issues the way they affect them. If you want to help me, you know plan for me where I'm not did it. If you actually want to help me, you will for call me and put me at table and say I want to help you. But waiting now, waiting you want. I will look panel in their way and not say you want, or you put forward and say, I'm not going to do all of this, but I will do this. That is how development comes. So when Dr. Mara speaks to the issue of decentralization, I talk about and briefly one of them there where they get this program. That it is very much important for us to enhance data. Data is very much important. You cannot be taking decision left, right, and center without you having sufficient data in your hand. It should be a decision that is supported with, with sufficient data. How can you discuss issues of development in Kenyan chiefdom if you do not have a data about boreholes, you do not have, data about how many schools you have, how many secondary schools you have, how many primary schools you have, how many ECD schools, schools you have in your constituency or your chiefdom, how many health facilities you have, whether you have electricity, whether the roads are good, are functioning. All of this forms part of the discussion. When you have that data, some of these issues can be fixed even without government intervention. Dr. Mara cites an example. He said, for example, if you have diasporans who are from a certain community, they will now come together and then say, this na in dey happen in the community. This na the deficit wey dey. The people and dey suffer. The bridge between so village and so village don work. Also dey wait for government, say government dey can, and then dem capture that problem dey. Advocate move here till dem capture am put am na budget, dem read budget, dem approve am na parliament, and then begin dey find contractor. Know the procurement process, send out tender, people dem bid. After wey dem bid, you get the, selection committee, a whole lot of politics dey for play there, and from there sometimes dem take out the most responsive bidder, go back now for go start for mobilize resources, can now say Kano can start for development. E don pass 10 years. E don pass 10 years. But if meaningful citizens wey come on a certain community dem say dat school wey we get wey we all at ten d our community, like me wey come Wilberforce, and for example dem say the primary school wey I at ten d na Wilberforce, wey na Wilberforce municipal school, dem say the fence don broke. We no know say dat na problem. We wey go dat school dey na dat community dey go comot. We all go now come together and say, you know what, dis na a problem. Don't wait for government for come fence we school. We can come out together and put resources together, mobilize resources amongst um, uh, successful uh, candidates dem, successful students dem wey don pass through dat school. We put together resources, we fix am. We fix am. So that is it. So data is very much important, and that is what Dr. Mara hammered home yesterday. That if we can enhance the local leaders, you enhance your councillors, your paramount chiefs, your town chiefs, your section chiefs with data, they will now have a document upon which they can come to the negotiating table to negotiate on what they want. Say for example, you comot na chiefdom like Bumper chiefdom na go outside at all. Bumper chiefdom na one chiefdom wey get a whole lot of diamonds. You go Sirabu, you get diamond. You go Mokwende, you get diamond. Bobo get diamond. You get na the bank of Sarah River for go Feba. You take cross now sometimes you go Yambama. I think they stop for rather Bumper no stop. Where they go now by Subuyana and not to be that place na place wey get a whole lot of diamonds. You can now go and do the same kind survey. You able to get that data. That data will help the local authorities within Abuja. Say, with all the riches and minerals we get companies and how they mine and they manage and they mine the resources and they go, boy, they help way out. So we can now say this now a problem. If they're mining company in the account now, they say they won't forget involvement into the daily activities. If they want for help with, they can now meet we and they all will meet, they will self get a document who they put forward say based on government data that this book achieved also they will not get paramount, will not get secondary school, or will not get textbook institution, will not get sufficient health care facilities and all of that. That data they give them the authority now for make them say, okay, you know what? By way of social corporate responsibility, una the mind na ya, una the poor we road stem, una done but una big truck them una get. Una help we fix this. Una look into the problem they will get. Una help we fix one side. So then we say, okay, Sirabu get hospital, una big hospital. But when you come out Sirabu, if you go towards Mokoba or you go to Mokwende, hospital no dey dey. And Mokwende na very populated place. We go put one we go put another hospital there. Una help you fix another hospital there. So the people who benefit from una mining activities. That is how governments then they able for develop themselves. How we able to support government for count a whole lot of development for the people there. That is what Dr. Mara hammered for. And in that program yesterday, Dr. Mara succeeded for ensure that critical players within the sectors are invited. The local government sector. Who are these critical players? Councils members were invited, even though not all man go, but majority go. Paramount chiefs were invited, even though not all man go, but few go, few show up, especially the pilot chiefdom, PC, Fode bin Dede. And it speak at the event, which I tell Dr. Mara thank you for that data with Dr. Mara. Make sure say e able for use in chiefdom as a pilot chiefdom, able for get from that data dey. So that data dey now e don get e own copy. Now e dey now talk from the position of strength. E get a point now where when e dey go now for talk to in people, say for example tomorrow e set up a WhatsApp group just like wetin Dr. Mara state of all indigenes wey dey na the diaspora wey comot from Kelian chiefdom. And then he share this report, people will read the report and then realize say in black children, A, B, and C not functional, health center and alkalia not functional, or school na Kumala not functional, or if you not get water, and all of that, or also breach and all of that. It will now begin to sink na the head of the what the indigenous will need for something. Now that we all come out. If we educationally function well and we have the aspirants who are educationists, it will be good that they can serve or mobilize resources, begin help. By the way, Dr. Mara, now one possibility in the diaspora, in your town outside a bomb in village, they're not going to get school, he makes sure they build school for them. And he also ensure the teachers are every day work na dem school dem dey pay dem every month. Then say dey e no dey never hate for kind into politics. So this is the kind of involvement we dey try to talk about. So if you dey now na the diaspora and you realize say out of 10 schools wey dey na Kenyan children, for example, the teachers already doing at 200, 50 of them not get pin code and just dey go normal go teach and then come home. At the end of the day, no dey get nothing. I mean, diaspora can sit down and say, you know what? There are now we picking then our people in the south. Let we come together and then mobilize resources, go they augment them transportation and then feeding and for look after their family until government give them people. That incentive and motivation will give to the people, then it bring development. But if you don't get data, the paramount chief do not get data. The councillors and ward committee members not get data. The section chief and town chiefs not get data about wetin dey function and wetin no dey function na the communities. E go difficult for let dem come na the table for can discuss issues wey get for do with their own development. Dem go just stay at the mercy of central government. Wetin central government decide for do, na e go do for them. You know, and that is scary in a way because we know how central government dey work. The bureaucracy wey dey na central government, especially when sometimes e dey deal with donor money. When you dey spend donor money, dem go don give you approval take dey access that money dey don pass 2, 3, 4 years. Take for example the MCC compact. The MCC wey this government bin attract, that money wey no can tey na this year after from last term in 2019 wey dem say President Bio don get MCC compact. Dem don dey ups and down and now dem don give go ahead say okay una start una put together a project no even money or two una put together a project wey una dey count and forward to the MCC for all fund. So you don see how many years don go? 6, 7 years, almost 8 years now. Nothing will happen. That is how it is. It is very difficult for like just when dem say donor money, not just in our portrait they will just go take yarn and one kawashi you say last year no, that is not how it works. So a whole lot of development in the making come with the involvement of indigents. at local level. Institutions, corporate institutions can help. Hmm? Corporate institution can help. If a chiefdom dey do not get hospital and then dem get, for example, like then the yam wey dem get like some for people dey mine dey dem get gold miners, gold mining companies dem dey there, and then dem say the yam no get, I mean, functional health facility. It behoves the local authority now for call dem people in there and say because una dey function na how una dey do this, una dey pay tax to central government A, B and C, we are asking that once borehole, we want a health center, una build land dey for we, no dey say una no mind no, but una do that for we. They will do it because it is a corporate social responsibility. It is mandatory on them, especially if they are business that if it is a business that is functioning and they are thinking of sustainability. So that is how it works. So again, development is science. You have to plan it. You have to be deliberate. These are some of the beliefs of Sumara. So you will sit down and you need to corner and think, say, for develop this country, if it be on the basis of whether I can give you money, you dey do yourself. Yeah, you know they go take you poverty. You can subject them for your own poverty, for your own belle, waiting for it. You can you destroy the benefits where the country forget. Let us look beyond. Let us look at, for example, issues that has to do with the economy. I don't say another time and again. If you have a leader that is dummy, he cannot fix the issues within the economy. You have to be solid in mind. You have to have the requisite experience and track record in order for you to come to that table knowing exactly what to do and what not to do. Not to this thing, it's simple, but Sierra Leoneans, just especially the we all know so this now opposition, the APC, many of the delegates they constrain, no go work what they do, majority of them no go work. Then depend only on politics or survival. That itself is a recipe for trouble. Because a hungry man is an angry man. Is yeah, I mean, somebody when no when hungry, not get integrity. You don't get integrity. Because you're angry, they never say I for eat. And then say so person get money, they shape money, even though the person a thief man. Now the person they go to because at the end of the day, want for survive. Yeah. So that is the thing. Now the situation is offend itself. So you having all kinds of politicians coming in, gallivanting ups and down them. They say they want for so they want be flag bearer. They don't even know the issues. They don't even know the issue. They are completely clueless. No mind. They don't have anything about government. They no experience. Now you want this job, but how are you going to fix it? And we self as APC has not help we self because it is also we because of we are rebel, we want money, we desperate, we should we look at them very brilliant ideas there, we will fix this economy for good, for not only we, because we generation the past. Hmm? We begin and get for come for inherit we go to go left. So we need to think about the generation yet unborn. We are thinking about what to for it today. So it not even alert now for subject this country to loan to sell am just for like outside the eat for that moment and go in for am. And then think that I don't talk and time without number. These people are they don't mean well. Trust me, I know. How come then they come with people because they get the resources for shape with people and they not see the people them poor. What I tell you say money can buy everything. You have to campaign with policy. That is what is sustainable. You cannot be campaigning with money. It don't make sense. And you politician wey dey within the APC party wey get to make decision, you should know that no to money dey fix salon problem. It goes beyond that. You should have the right policy in place. No salon man dey currently panel politician there wey get $20 million sharp sharp na im bank account. E no dey. But if you take for example that brother wey dem say get money and then you say your ancestral home na Kolopo go dey back and go fix dem problem with all the money wey you get, I will tell you e no get for make even one road, because 1 kilometer road we don work for an engineering firm. 1 kilometer road is $1 million. Just 1 mile, just 1 kilometer road na $1 million paved road for fix am up. So you tell me as big as Poloko is, you able for even that you money you get for fix Poloko the road all over the place? You can't, you no able, you can't. So the only thing wey you go do na when you meet 10 people under you go change $1,000. By the way you change $1,000 you go almost get 25,000 per salon money, because the economy no do well. Just look at the margin. $1,000 per salon money is almost 24,000 or 25,000. Almost. That is where the economy has mean. So wake out 25,000 you carry make people and they angry scatter up and then they go say get money. But in actual sense when you convert that money they go to America, na small money. Na small money. But people are hungry, desperation dey all over the place. Even the one that we, I mean, I make King say, never underestimate the power of stupid people. They can do anything, and they are in the majority. People wey hungry, people wey no dey think for the country, na dem dey in the majority. And this is a very difficult situation. So we get for continue for the talk and the talk and the talk to people and say, look, we have to be serious about this country. It's not only about yourself. Think about the country. Maybe you sometimes they not go make you one careless. How dem call am? You don't want you one careless delegate position. How dem call am? Executive position in one constituency. You turn that job. You turn that particular delegate position wey dem give or that executive position wey dem give. You turn am job. Na there you dey get your hand to mouth for feed yourself. So you no want for do anything meaningful for your life. You just one day for the run after politician, the other can give big money and then you sell out. And then tomorrow when you come to go backward, you want to down a little corner and then you want to blame government. It doesn't work that way. We have to be serious about this country. We actually need for sit down and the thing say, I mean, we self get responsibility. Because most of the politicians the way they rule this, so now we put them there. Now we put them there, even though we know their capacity. Here person go late today, you know say this person here so you not correct. You know say the person not mean well. But you go one day behind am because of the direct benefit to am. And you need to look at the general good. You don't need to like somebody. I can always say this, just like what he do. So time and again, Dr. Marah has been the only politician within the APC wey don campaign with a working document. John Cisse in 2018 attempt am. E bin get a working document in the manifesto wey launch na Buffet Hotel. That is how development occurs. But look at how wey dey pass all over the place. Una get a policy. Whether dey sleep you wake, wetin you wan talk na morning, wetin you dream na dey talk na morning as a policy statement. You go take that one and dey serious. How many of them dey under wey you go put around table? Say, okay, you Jagaban, go all council at round table, let's discuss on the policies of government, let's discuss the economy, let's discuss about the import cover. You begin tell them about them, say, you never sabi answer. You never know what they mean. Then you go, that kind man, they want to put na table. We go sit down, and get the power, but now waiting people and they around and then tell them, I do. Because you not sabi nothing. Now that kind man, you want to put and trade off somebody we already know, we get, I mean, the foresight, we get a working policy, don't get the experience, you don't you know what to do. Now you trade off for somebody when money no more get, if not of money, anything, begin to ever just come out of school. As long as you've been only in this country, you don't follow politics from 2017 when I get sense person. You know, this thinking, one are we something they will discuss all of this. Because we don't go past that. The country is sorry. It's so sorry. Really sorry. No politician not the way they campaign with a working policy. But now the media for long sit down now they discuss on people they manifesto and their plans. When Obama been a campaign in 2008, A campaign on the platter of change. In manifesto, now be on change. Mitt Romney, is it Mitt Romney? Yes. So Obama campaign not so with money. In fact, they so believe in the policy in working documents wey we dey present that they even fundraise for am. Students dem they all dey contribute for fundraise for the campaign. And that money dem wey dem dey take for fundraise for campaign, no be what put na people dem pocket o. Na for support the campaign, buy flyers, make posters, this, that, blah, blah, blah. Na that dem dey raise money for. But we own na your own politics wey somebody can do na wetin can give you na table. The guy can borrow you, he give you 100 million. 100 million by the way, na salon something like, if not, something e no even reach five. I no fit say reach $5,000. 5,000 go not reach. You know, small small money na America na some people like 1 week, then that they call am, then 2 weeks money that one day. Yeah. That is exactly wetin dem dey shape na. Whether they carry get 100 million and I say, hey, na money man this. But when you go out of salon, then you know to better thing. No make any sense. Look, I mean, looks Guinea franc, how you dey appreciate against salon. Wey salon money be value in those days wey we hold Guinea. When you get naira salon money, wey and go na Guinea, wey you change am wallahi, I mean you dey get more franc in there. But now, take salon money go under. Salon money don lost value over 30% na Guinea. Over 30% na Guinea. The Guinea franc dey appreciate against the euro. The liberty the liberty I mean dollar from Liberia dey appreciate against salon. It's because the economy dey do well. We have all of these problems and you still have the mindset say na people wey wake out money can give you na him for being leader even though you no get wetin you take for leader. How this country go better and how this country go go before when we have people in strategic positions wey for make decision for the right thing for happen in this country, then dey base am on whether can give them money, not on the basis of competence. How? How? So the vision of New Hope na a working document wey Dr. Marah dey deal with. Every now and then they make extraction out of that working document and come to the people say, if una make me flag bearer and subsequently president, this is what I'm gonna do. This is the problem because mind is not just about what you're gonna do. What you're gonna do must be supported with evidence. The problem statement clearly needs for state to say, this is a problem, we need to fix it. And if I'm given the opportunity, this problem, I can change this problem to opportunities and fix it. That is exactly what Doc they do. Speakers after speaker, they blame chief them, they say they into politics, they not get saying on their own, all of that. That is the problem. Why can't you use that problem and change it to opportunity? Empower them. When you empower them, they're not ready, they're not the depend on what government they just empower them. When you empower them, they listen to government, then they do wetin for God and country. So you have to see outside people see problem, you see as an opportunity. That is exactly what Dr. Marah did. The local authorities, the local council, they are not functioning. How much they pay councillor? How much? By the way, the local council acts not permit councillors for being fully dependent on wetin e dey back for una council and then come as work. It can do other thing. But all the councillors dem whether they work, they all focus only on one thing. Wetin they get from the council. And wetin they get from the council not even do for upkeep them. How you go tell them man enough to think straight for fix the country? You not empower them, you not pay them well, you not give them the authority for let they're able for feel say they're important. You're not important, then just they live at the mercy of central government. So if you don't get a whole year in the financial year, up to today, up to yesterday, maybe today them don't pay money, but not possible. Up to today, government don't make any transfer to local council over the year don't round up already. Year don't round. You know, say no support, no finance, no transfer, no support to councils. So tell me, how development will come? And these are the people wey dey live with the people in Don Yanda. So Dr. Mara do this study in Akelian and he knows that this is the problem. That if we enhance the local authorities with data and we empower them, that's how to get the mindset for people to do development and in different communities then without waiting for government, central government. So even if they are coming out of central government now, I mean, they will come to central government with already wetin dem want. Central government also get a data, and in that data, dem go begin dey say, okay, we wan say this na problem yanda, how we go fix am? That is what decentralization is about. Not everything for dey around for centered around big towns and big cities. Wetin dey happen na Africa, not all money can fit am. Look how we don deplete all the resources wey dey in Africa. Why? Because everybody don concentrate in Africa. If na here good school dey, na here better hospital dey, na here better college dey, na here you go get job, na here you go apply for government job dem hire, na here you go get visa, na here you go get um na how you go get access to passport, to national ID. You know, when that's wey decentralized down there. So wetin dey keep me na bush? Wetin go keep me na bush? Why I go continue for dey na bush with other people learning at home? So that is it, Shalonians. Dr. Mara is the answer. He's the answer. If we give am the opportunity, he go serve, he go deliver because he know the issues. One of the issues is only yesterday na Bintumani. Clearly, they see say we don't forget a serious block na the economy we need think of, the local authorities. If we enhance them with data, then will help in large way for actualize decentralization of development. That is it. There is no magic. Development is a science. I mean, a development economist and development expertise again. We have to change the development paradigm. This model for Sidona freedom and they decide for people already being Kurumola without their knowledge. For Sidona parliament, for discuss about issues we get for do with people already being Yambama, na Sumbuya, na Feba. No, they don't even know what happen about inside book. No, they don't even know. But you dey free to like they make decision for them. You don't even know what they want and what they don't want. You don't even know what's in their problems. You don't even know what's in their lack. So you dey take decision on guess. We have what we call the poverty multidimensional index. Mean a business development policy. So, for example, if I dey write a project proposal, I dey bank am on what the poverty multidimensional index. When you look at Salon, when you look at the country, you get certain districts that way far behind. So according to the poverty multidimensional index, for example, Faraba, Chonkolili, and then Pujeong, these are the areas that are in a hotspot for we need uh, development. So when you dey do, for example, a proposal, you dey bank am on that. So, for example, if I want to take development now, and they base it on the poverty multidimensional index. This poverty multidimensional index they show say Falaba need more development. So definitely in Falaba, Tonkolili, you have the likes of Karina, of course, Pujeong, and then Moyamba. These are the areas where the areas that we badly need development. So when you dey develop, when you put together a development proposal, you quote the poverty multidimensional index, and then you take one of these areas where deprived for go with the development today. But it is not enough because many a times when you work for the NGOs, they are way small freedom work for. When you write develop, when you do proposals, sometimes and then they cannot do proposal and they do proposal from away. And you do proposal from away. Say, for example, Mastercard Foundation, I don't know. It don't it fund an institution or an NGO for do A, B, and C. Then kin don't sit down that without data and then decide wetin dem wan follow. When dem couch am now, na go just recruit people dem una roll out. Sometimes at table dem dey sit down, sometimes somebody dey. If me fortunate for dey at the table, I go begin dey say I want an abo because na that go work, or I want an akabala because na dem be people dem comot. Na so normal go influence am, not with the support of data. And that is what we say. It for me with the support of data. So we have to support our local authorities, we enhance them, we finance them, we give them the requisite support wey they need, the data wey they need for know wetin dey happen at their communities, at their chiefdoms. And through that, dem go able for fix the challenging problems and wey dem sef dey face. Sometimes if na health problem na health. Take for example my cousin, I get my cousin Sedat Valley. He dey na the UK. There was a time wey he support the council on Alkalia, the village beside na my ancestral home. Then give a whole lot of support to the health facility wey dey get a facelift, support the nurse wey dey go with medicines. Yeah, she did that. There was a time when the building be almost I think collapse. Now him fix am. So that is what we're saying. That if you have data and then you can be able to use this data and then talk to you people. You know the way say past government can. You get for don't start somewhere. That is what Dr. Mara did. For example, the road wey dem enjoy in Akawala Township today. You know what the government can? They put a machine then at the road, it grade the road and open up Kabbalah. It was easy now for government to look at this and say this man don't allow us to bank on that. And in no time to allow the Kabbalah road, then we just then we pave them all, they make them all. You don't have to not say all say the wait for government. You know, so people of this country, this now waiting happened yesterday, the 24th of October 2025. And we don't come to the end of this program. Me and Ibrahim Supakamara. I will meet again next week. We'll meet again next week.
This is Shaman's News of the Hustlers. Surround you, that's how gonna do. Surround you, that's how push we all are one, make we live together. Without peace, we don't go before. Let your neighbor know get palava. This alone, I no more get. For the sake of the beginning, let me make salon. What do you not do for Mama Salon? When they say water, you say from front to back. And inside you they give peace a chance. Every day salon, anything you do, give peace a chance. Every day salon, and inside you go, give peace a chance.